SAFM, South Africa's news and information leader.
Government plans for ex-convicts to be absorbed into the labour market, and the inaugural Desmond Tutu International Peace Lecture will be hosted this morning. With the news at 8 o'clock, good morning, I'm Karabo Malatsi. Government says it has plans to ensure that ex-convicts are absorbed into the labour market. It's launched a high-tech correctional facility in Kimberley in the Northern Cape, which is focused on rehabilitating prisoners and giving them skills. Speaking at the official opening, Deputy Correctional Services Minister Nwako Ramatodi has called on business to open doors to former inmates who acquired skills during their jail time.
What we are proposing to ourselves as policymakers is to review this policy so that the state can lead by example, starting with us in corrections, that we can't go to the private sector and say to them, take these people into your employment.
The inaugural Desmond Tutu International Peace Lecture will be hosted at the University of the Western Cape by the Tutu Peace Centre this morning. The lecture will take the form of a discussion by live video link between the Dalai Lama and Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu, who celebrated his 80th birthday yesterday. The exiled Tibetan spiritual leader will participate from his home in northern India. An empty chair will symbolize his enforced absence from the inaugural peace lecture. This decision was taken by the Tutu Peace Centre after government failed to process the Dalai Lama's visa application on time. He and Tutu will hold a moderated discussion about peace and compassion as a catalyst for change. The two Sunday Times journalists who were held hostage by the Tembu clan of Mvezo in the Eastern Cape have been freed after police intervention last night. The journalists were accused of trespassing and spying at a general meeting in which the clan was discussing some sensitive issues. It's believed that the journalists were doing a follow-up on a story relating to developments in the Mvezo locality that are being challenged by some local people. Police spokesperson Mzukisi Fachela says the two men were freed unharmed and no docket was opened. 4 of the 6 learners who died in an accident near Tzaneen in Limpopo some 2 weeks ago will be laid to rest today. The 6 learners were coming from a matric dance function when their car collided with another vehicle and burst into flames. The occupant of the other car also died. The burial of the 4 was delayed for the results of DNA tests to identify their burnt bodies. The other 2 learners have already been buried. Spokesperson for the families, Mike Sambo, has more.
We now control a large part of Sirte.
We do apologize for the incorrect sound clip. Further afield, Libyan troops loyal to Muammar Gaddafi are still holding out in a small part of his hometown of Sirte. A sustained assault yesterday saw fighters of the anti-Gaddafi National Transitional Council advance into the town centre. A brigade commander for the Transitional Council, Algarbo Mustrata, says Gaddafi's forces are pinned in a small area, including the local university.
We now control a large part of Sirte, but we still have the University of Sirte ahead of us. We met our brothers from the east and we made a plan that we will attempt to capture the university, God willing.
And finally, in news abroad, an international agency has downgraded the sovereign credit rating of Italy and Spain, putting new pressure on 2 of the Eurozone's biggest economies. Fitch has cut Italy's rating to A+ from AA- and lowered Spain to AA- from AA+. The BBC's Andrew Walker has the details.
Italy and Spain are the 2 large economies whose debt problems are seen as the most threatening to the Eurozone. Fitch Ratings says a solution to the crisis will take time to put in place. In the meantime, it has hit financial stability and growth across the region. In Spain, the agency has concerns about the finances of some regional governments, and in Italy it refers to weak economic growth as leaving the country susceptible to shocks.